guys should all be muted. Mute yourselves, folks. Thank you. All right. So 504 divided by 9. Divided by 9. Here we go. Now, we look at this one. It's not as easy peasy as it was yesterday because we don't see, oh, 9's on the end, and we can just subtract out 9. So here's what we need to do. We want to look for a multiple of 9 that is close to 50. But it can't go over 50, right? A multiple of 9 is close to 50, but it can't go over 50. What is it? 45. 45. So we would be subtracting out 450. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to everybody? Does that make sense? So 450 is going to go in our first box, right? Yes? Yes, yes. So we subtract out 450, right? Oh, of course we get a phone call. Why not? We might get that math class yet. All right, so we subtract 450, we get what? 54. 54, good. Is 54 a multiple of 9? Yes. Yes, so now we have our two multiples, right? Does that make sense? Are we clear on that? Okay. So now we have 450 divided by 9. Well, 45 divided by 9 is? Oh, come on. 5. 5, so it's going to be 50, right? Because it's 450 divided by 9? Yes? Okay. And 54 divided by 9 is 6. So we ramped it up just a little, right? Yes? Steps are the same, but we just have to think a little differently. Just not as easy to see our multiples right away. Correct? Okay? This makes sense? Okay? Our next one is 736 divided by 8. 736 divided by 8. It's like having 8 rows, right? Does that make sense? Are you with me? Okay. We need to ask ourselves, neither of these numbers that we see here are multiples of 8, right? So what's our largest multiple of 8 that would work for 70 under 73? 72, so we want to subtract out 720. Now, if you didn't see that, look on your paper and go down the multiples of 8, right? Right? And you see that 72 is the largest one, right under 73. Does that make sense? Yes, no? Do you have your paper out, folks? Yeah. Yes. Did you get your multiples of 8? Did you take your finger down and find 72? Because if you go to the next one, it's 80 and that's too large. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Yeah. Anybody who's not, I'll be glad to help you. Okay. So we subtract and we get 16. So 16 is going to go over here. Okay. Is 16 a multiple of 8? Yes. Okay. 720 divided by 8 then is what? 90. 16 divided by 8 is 2. Does that make sense? Yes? No? That's great. You need to be taking notes. Any questions? Questions? Okay. We'll clear that off. And we'll do some more examples. All right? The more you do, the easier this thing gets. 252 divided by 6. We ask ourselves, what multiple is 6? Close to 25? 24. Uh-huh. We subtract, we get? 12. Is 12 a multiple of 6? Yes. Okay. $240 divided by 6? 44. 12 divided by 6? 2. Is making sense? Yes? No? Okay. Cesar, what's your question? What can I do to help you here? How did I get the 240? How I got what? Oh, I added these two together? 240 divided by 6? Yes? And 12 divided by 6? Uh-huh. Does that do it for you? Okay. All right. Make sure you're asking questions when you're stuck, folks. Okay? All right, let's try this one. 135 divided by 3. 135 divided by 3. Try that one on your own. So we could use 120 here. Subtract and we get 15. 120 divided by 3 is 15 divided by 3 is let's do it another way. What if you had chosen 9, which would have been 90? Or is it still a multiple of 3? Yeah. Okay. 90 divided by 3 is 30. 45 divided by 3 is 45 a multiple of 3?
No.
Look down your list. Is 45 a multiple of 3?
Yes. I got it.
Just a second. Let me finish this and I'll go back to that, okay? How many times is 3 going to 45? Adam? Yeah. How many times is 3 going to 45? 15. So it still gets us 45, right? Okay. All right. Finley, let's go back to your question. Oh. Hold on a minute. Oh my goodness sakes.
I got dual pencils.
Come on.
My mom had the same one.